welcoming my buddy Barnbus. I don't know what to tell you. And besides this terracotta tray I haven't added to too much. Came from like the loveliest of people. With all of my tortoises, no matter where I get them from, I send off a poop sample to my local vet clinic. They're usually pretty willing to help. It comes with a cost. And they do a quick stool sampling. I try and offer them a fresh stool sample and take it from there. I haven't had to deworm any of my tortoises, luckily, but this one here, I'm not going to risk introducing it to my next setup. Came here with a mercury vapor bulb, pretty typical. A water dish, a little bit too small for it to submerge it in, so we'll be changing that up until the stool sample comes back, and then it can join the rest of the, I call them heifers because I come from a farm ranch background, but join the rest of the heifer cows, we'll say. Then I will say that grouping is kind of complete for the adults, and then I'll have two different age groups. This one here will be the smallest of that grouping, but it's not so small that it'll get trampled. Barnabas here, not horribly pyramided, definitely well loved, a little on the shy side. Let's see if that, sometimes turning them upside down, there we are, gets their head to come out. As you can see there, Barnabas is a little bit, got a bit of an overgrown beak, just hasn't been eating off of any hard surfaces. I believe it to be a female, looking a bit female, but taking it one day at a time. Either way, it's going to be very welcome in our group. Its overall peanut shape makes me think female versus the A-frame shape of a male, but you know how that goes. What else could I say? I'm lacking some soil. Everything's a little froze outside. The garden store that I typically don't, or the garden store that I go to, all of their soil is on lock away. But step one, I bath this tortoise as soon as I go out to maximize hydration. Offered soil, a feeding slate, its water dish. Need a bigger water dish. Could use a bigger setup. This setup is like 18 by 4.5, so it's not horrible. At least allows for a thermo gradient, temperature gradient for thermoregulation. Try that. And I'm rather happy to bring it around here, as we do have a shortage of tortoises in Canada. Stay tuned as I do a beak trim and do a worm count with this one, as I haven't been able to make any videos of that in the past, as life has just, well, we all know life's crazy. But thanks for tuning in. Your pal Hops and Scotch, now to Tortoise Keepers Canada.